PCS just put up the pre-order for their 1/3 scale museum-style Storm statue from the X-Men, and I feel like no one's talking about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm GemMint. We knew that this was coming. They had teased us a few months ago that a 1/3 scale Storm statue was in the works, and here it is. So we have a museum-style Storm statue. It's 1/3 scale, retailing $1,175. However, PCS is doing a 10% off deal right now, so it's $1,057.50. The edition size on this one is to be determined, and they don't have who sculpted this in the description on the site. They should probably be including that. Right away, this piece reminds me of the Blade Museum scale statue. It even has a similar sub base, which we'll get into. But let's start with the first pictures here. And I gotta be honest, right away, it's not really blowing me away. I think the lack of expression in the portrait is what's killing it for me. And the fact that it's not really dynamic. I mean, I get that it's a museum pose, but you had a dynamic blade and a museum blade, and the museum blade looked better. So there is a way to make that classy museum style statue look good. I don't know if I'm feeling it on this one. So we've got the whited out eyes for the portrait. She's got her white hair. She's got a tiara on. This is from the Gamerverse license, so they have to use that style, although it is very similar to the comics. She does have electricity in her hands. It looks like some type of translucent resin, which is cool. The cape actually looks really good. We've had 2 1/4 scale Storm statues in the past, and the capes have always kind of been an issue, whether they don't key in properly or it's fabric or sculpted or what have you. This one looks like it's really clean, attached to the wrist, swooping down. Moving down to her costume, you can see the texturing on the side panel, giving it more of a modern look with some gold trims down to those thigh-high boots. The next shot gives us a little bit of the base, but we can see Storm in full Aurora Monroe. I like the detail in those boots. This is the white costume, and we'll talk more about that later. Here goes a close-up. I mean, I like it. I like the movement in the hair. I think that the sculpt looks good. The shoulders, the muscle definition. It looks like the costume has texturing on the white part of like the corset looking area, as well as that gray part. It looks like the game that is from is Future Revolution. I'm not familiar with any of these Gamerverse games. I know Contest of Champions, Midnight Suns. I'd never even heard of this one. But they used that license in order to create this 1/3 scale statue. And here go the dimensions: about 27.5 inches tall, 12 inches deep, and 14 inches wide. And then we can see that base. Again, looks just like that Blade Museum base. It's got a marble type of white gray top on it and this gold storytelling border, which I am really a big fan of. They did offer a switch out portrait on this one, and the difference is that it doesn't have whited out eyes. You can see the pupils and the iris and everything. And I gotta be honest, I was really hoping for a mohawk portrait. I'm sure they tried to, maybe they weren't able to do that with this license, but they did incorporate that somewhere else on this statue. Now here is the piece in full. I do like how that gold base matches the trim on her costume. Here goes a close-up of the costume so you can see all the details. It's got a lot going on. Very symmetrical with the colors too. The white hair, the white costume, the gold trim, the gold base, that white and gray marble top of the base. And speaking of the base, here's a close-up of it, and it's similar to Blade. You have like this storytelling aspect. You have Storm with the electricity here, X-Men logos. Here is a younger Storm with that 80s mohawk look. Swinging around the back, we have another version. So it looks like you get 4 different kind of storytelling aspects. And I am a fan of those storytelling bases, especially with the fact that other companies are doing that. So you can kind of combine companies and licenses and everything. Now, there is a PCS exclusive for this piece, and it's not a switch out. It's an entire different costume color. That's right, they finally decided to give her the black outfit, and this exclusive is limited to just 75 pieces. Same MSRP and everything, so I thought that was pretty cool. And PCS has always been known for doing Player 1, Player 2, Player 3 variants, so this is an interesting way to do that. You have the black costume, which we've never gotten in a licensed premium Storm statue. Everything else looks the same, except the headdress is black and gold instead of silver, so I kind of like that. Same dimensions and all of that, and this one you can only get through PCS. That's what the exclusive is, because I did see that this is available on Sideshow as well. So at first, like I said, it didn't really blow me away, but the more I look at it, the more I do like it. I think it would go well with their 1/3 scale Wolverine. It would look great with their Blade statue. But let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Like I said, I haven't really seen anybody talking about this. The exclusive has a super low edition size, and I'm sure that that regular one won't be too far behind that. But give me your thoughts. Appreciate you watching. Stay minty fresh. Peace. You only have a few days left to sign up for the Comic Tom Mystery Mail Call. Not only will you get 4 to 5 comics at random, an exclusive art print, and a full digital graphic novel, but you're also going to get this amazing Spider-Man issue 26. Not only is this a key issue with it being the death of Kamala Khan, but it's an exclusive variant with cover art by Peach Momoko. Visit ComicTom101.com and sign up. You only have until the 15th for this box.